What's going on, team? Welcome back along to Global Rugby Manager. We're into round 10 squads on screen now as we're up against the Newcastle Raiders. A few changes in the side. If you tuned into last episode, you know exactly what is going down here today. So we'll talk a little bit about those changes first as we kick the match underway. Of course, trying to see what's going on at the same time as trying to describe what we've done. But you may notice straight away there is a slightly different ginger on the ball in the number 10 jumper. That man is Mohamed Martin, starting at fly half with the absence, of course, of Lior, the scrum half we normally start with at 9. That has meant we've decided to go with Brocky back to his most comfortable position, which is at 10. Here is Martin putting on a display straight away, gets it on front, Leon Richards, it's all on already, and Brocky's over. First start, second start in the number 9 jumper, first try going his way, and Mohamed Martin, we have a legit fly half in the team. Goal kicking should not be a worry, but how about that start? And looks like the Raiders might repay it straight back. Wow, they're on our 22, they've got advantage, and oh dear, that guy had a massive name as Clark comes out wide, throws a dummy, 2-1, turn the ball! Oh no, it was advantage, wasn't it? I was going to say, chance for Mohamed to go 100, but first scrum of the match, and it sees Jabba going to go ball away to Kara Squill will go with that instead. The outside centre, floating ball to Kelly, from Kelly to Wakantoga. And that name sounds very familiar, but I'm not sure. Probably a few players with that sort of name going around the traps. But what a start from the Invaders. They look like they're lining up for a drop goal, actually, to be completely honest. Something the All Blacks can't do, can they? Date the video. Anyway, we've got the Invaders going forward, in defence, sending the Raiders backwards. What of the changes have gone on? Of course, Ryan Morton got injured last episode as well, and Gossard got injured. But Gossard was fit and ready to play the next match, so Gossard's come back in. Brock Bondesso's just got a ruck turnover. What can't the man do? He is playing like a legend at the moment. If not, he's already a legend anyway. But the referee is deemed that we'll go back for that penalty. And of course, with Mohamed Martin in the team, kicking options are so much better for us. We'd have to rely so heavily on the average Brock and the average Carter Jones as well. Here's Martin. Second run for Martin, and he's bulldozed off 3 tacklers. He is having an absolute stormer. Mayo is still in the team, of course. No Gage Carter for another week or so yet. Martin tried to do it again, got bumbled backwards this time. We got away to Josh Evans. He's all by himself. Look at the guy down here. Offload looked like it was incoming. That was actually Zenkedi, out on the touchline all by himself. So it's all happening here, folks. We're looking good with a real fly half, although we're going to lose that ball, we do indeed, to the Raiders, who mess it up. Hooker out wide. It's Mark Collis, who almost steals it. I forgot one other change as well. That man on the ball right now, who I just about forgot we were without. Kikuchi back in the side, of course, after that dreadful display from Tatruscu. Last episode, they've gone up. They've gone up the front row. Now's the time to strike. Clyde Edwards, what are you doing, son? We're going for a shot at goal, and I'm quite happy because we've got a goal kicker in the squad. So I'm more than, confidence dented. That wasn't good. A guy whose goal kicking is in the high 90s, and he's bombed that one, much like Carter Jones has been doing this season so far. So we've really just lost a good 40 metres there, which is a bit of a shame. We've got away to Mayo, who's shipped it over the top. Mayo loves a kick chase. And Ross Taris right there in tow, right with him. It is only 7-0. It's been an interesting start as we've got another ruck turnover. And it is Mohamed Martin this time. I could see it was Ginger. Didn't know what one it was. And Mohamed Martin chimes in. He's having a storming match, isn't he? What a start to his first start at 10 has been for Mr. Martin. Of course, Hanano was the one to start there in the first round as We've really made a hash that line now, but Carter Jones puts his body on the line, and another terrible pass as Clark tries to force his way through the tackle. Looked like there from, who's on the wing? I've forgotten his name already. Doesn't matter because Gossard is back there, and poor old Gossard, injured last week. Oh no, from Phil Muhammad, and Mayo throws a miraculous ball out the back in the tackle. Wow, what is all going on here? I can't believe this. Clyde Edwards, that's the name I was trying to think of. Clyde Edwards made a good tackle about, a minute ago. No one really knows what's going on anymore. So it is the Raiders who are looking for a little bit of territorial gain. Wow, where did that go out? Where did that bounce? Tell me, ref, tell me. It is in. It is in. So line out, which has been dogged. Has to be said the last couple of times. Great ball to Sam Cooper. And he almost goes straight through as well. Away it goes to Mayo. I mean, why is Mayo even anywhere near the ball when we need to kick? I'm not quite sure. But it goes to touch. 13 and a half gone. Raiders with the lineouts, and their lineout's been quite good as well. They are on the attack, kicking into our 22, but they trail 7-0. And Gossard has cleaned that ball up, and he thunders it back. Looking for touch to Oni for the Raiders, who slowly comes back. A little chip. And why not take this chance now? 7-0 up to move forward. Almost quarter hour into the game. Man, how quickly is that gone? Well, the Invaders have done well. We've worked ourselves nicely in towards their 22. A couple of phases we've been here now. I thought, this is really when we can make stuff happen. 16 minutes only gone, so we haven't been gone long. But we are back here with a chance to make it, hopefully, 14... No. Just as I say that, we lose the ball. Great work. I mean, Mohamed Martin has been superb, but he's lost in the breakdown, which you got to say, we got to blame the Blacks, don't we, for that one. The forwards not really protecting that ball. It says Pavlov. Oh, great ball away to Ivanovic. Ivanovic. We'll get it out eventually. Who's going to scream all the way and score? It took me 60 metres to read his name properly. The other 20 he did without too much worry. It is 7-5, and Ivanovic scores the first try for the Raiders. And Jabba puts his kick wide. It is 7-5. Well, didn't expect that. Really didn't expect that. Evans has pulled that ball in. It's a knock on by the Raiders. It looks like, yes, advantage to the Invaders. Goodness me, I never realised how difficult that was to say together. It's Mayo offload sizing. Brock Bondisio. Oh, Ross Taras, the big number 8, goes bundling over close to the line. Offload from who else but Brock Bondisio, who is loving life, and the number 9 jumper. The kick is good. And it is 14-5. The Invaders reinstate the nice little lead of 9 points. And we are looking nice here against the Raiders. We just about lose that ball, though, surprisingly. We hang on. It goes shorts to Martin, who smacks it pretty much dead straight. The fullback has a bit of a nightmare there. Torres, as he tries to claim it. Oh, what a tackle. Picked up from Martin. The kicker goes all the way forward. Almost secures ball back for the Invaders. But it does come away to Jabba, who smacks us away, and Gossard is there waiting, and unfortunately can't get the game going. But Molly Gossard have hardly mentioned his name today, have we? Here is Mohamed Martin. Great to see him playing well. I mean, we tossed up who to give the ball to in the number 10 jumper between Hanano, Banks, and of course number 3, Mohamed Martin. We went with the youngster. We went with the explosive man. Oh, no, and it's a drop ball from, was it from Phil Muhammad? It was a bad pass. It went through the fingertips. Here's Mayo away to Evans, who gets some heavy traffic back his way. It's waiting now with Cooper. Away to another drop ball. That is really not good enough. That looked like it was Gossard as well. Pick and go, and Ross Tara says, not on my watch, and puts him straight to ground. We've made a few mistakes here, haven't we, folks? It's been a pretty average display in patches by the Invaders as we're over the halfway point of the first half. 14-5 is the score. That's a flat ball. And Taras has a friend there as Taylor thunders into contact. They are going very tight here. Mayo misses the tackle. Inside ball to Kelly. Keeping it alive, and it's all forwards. Now they get it away. And Tawera, the open side flanker, will be too quick for Carter Jones. And over goes Yakom Tawera. That is the South African name of the greatest calibre, is it not? Try scored under the sticks, and it will become 14-12. It's Zakiyaya Jabba scores the conversion. Kicked off from the Invaders, and goodness me, we are under the pump. Is that not a knock-on? I thought there was a little hint of a knock-on there. 14-12. This isn't going to script at all. I have to say, guys, this is really off colour by us. After we played pretty well, I mean, we've suffered a bit of an injury, going around to a few players. Bit of a change, I guess, to the team. The scrum's gone out. Kikuchi's throwing has been a bit off, but now we're on attack. And Carter Jones shows a bit of that why he's in the team at 12. He is a really express, creative force on the side. Mohamed Martin hasn't broken a tackle since those opening minutes where he looks so good. Short one away to Kikuchi. No one wanted any of that. Kikuchi's like, why'd you give me the ball? I don't want it. And it's fired away. A wild pass to Gossard, who makes something of it with Ross Taras. Taras takes contact. And it is there for Phil Muhammad. Intercept ball from the second row. Morton. He's held there from Martin. And Mohamed Martin's doing a lot of work. Normally we say names like Phil Muhammad, like Butamoni Gossard. Guys like that we are not talking about at all. And as we say, Gossard has to run to get that ball. He's miles away from any support. That is a terrible penalty. Gossard, great to run it, man, but boy, you've got to kick in those instances. Out wide has come, and that looked like a knock on, but the ref, we're still going. I'm looking up here to see where the advantage sits, because that is a great little second runner ball there from Oni, and it's just pulled down. Advantage is over, which is good because that three-pointer was definitely on. Taras has put the wall up yet again. The man is a mountain on defense. Drop goal. Oh, and a thumping tackle, but the drop is over. Well, Zachariah Jabba has got another 3 points, and it is now 15-14. He's got a drop goal, which is phenomenal. I mean, isn't this, a bit of a kick in the teeth, isn't it, for any All Blacks fans out there? The way these drop goals have been lined up and kicked away. As Taras, he's grasping at thin air, and so goes Wakamtuga, and out wide they come now to Pavlov. It's a chase for Kikuchi, gets him. Yes, the offload's good, but our defense is back and waiting, and we get another one down. This is good. Ivanovic, we get his name right this time. They are another drop goal, but Wakamtuga is smashed before he gets kicked away this time. We have turned the ball over, 15-14. We are under pressure, 28 minutes gone. I'm moving forward before they score even more points. A little bit of an opportunity back here for the Invaders. A scrum just short of the 10-metre line, just to the right-hand side of the midfield, I should say. So we're off to a good little set-piece play out wide. And Phil Muhammad, who's there? No one! Phil's in! Great try, set-piece, brilliance! Invaders take back the lead. Wow, that was a surprise. 19-15, kick to come, Mohamed Martin. Way out on the left, Mohamed Martin. That's good. That is very good. Mohamed Martin puts it over. But Phil Muhammad, where's that ball just bounced off his head? What's going on here? It's an easy turnover back to the Raiders, although we never had the ball to give back to them anyway. But that try, set piece brilliance. I love it. It was good to see. And we've been pinned down in our own 22. 5-metre line. Great kick from Gossard. Almost gets away from everyone. Oni still kicking though. I don't know if this is a tactic that's going to pay off for them, as Carter Jones didn't call the mark. Oh dear. A quick ball away to Gossard. Thought there was room on the short side. It's away. Oh no, to Mayo. No, Mayo, no. You've got to stand a bit deeper than that, boys. 5-metre scrum for the Raiders. 21-15. It's up. Yes. Yes, they've gone up. Didn't quite notice that straight away. We've got to get our jail free card there from our scrum. And it's not often we can say that. Well done, scrum. We're towards half-time. See what happens in the remaining minute and 3 quarters, as we are just going to play territory, which is kind of nice because we are really struggling. This is a close game, much closer than it should be, or I expected it to be. Gossard tries to play the little... Oh, no! What happened there? He offloaded, it hit the player in the foot and went into touch. Terrible. But Jabba is just going to keep kicking this ball away. And Gossard is there. And Gossard rakes off a pile of yards. Only, he never runs it back at full... Oh, wow. Never runs it back at full speed, but he definitely got some traction that time. There's an advantage to the Invaders for a pass. And, oh no! No, the golden boy! Oh no, that was Phil! I think it was Phil. Oh no, and yes, Collett's on 11. Oh, I mean, it's great to see left-hand Collett on the field. Of course, what the hell is going on? Is it raining that I can't see? I don't quite understand here. Our hands are like feet at the moment. So much going on. Half-time is rung. No one's in position for the kickoff, but they go anyway. 21-15 to score. Collett is on the field as Mohammed Martin has a bit of a scamper. He looks dangerous, doesn't he? I like him. And probably going to keep him there for the next couple of games too, until we get that selection dilemma back. Only has had a lot of ball kicked at him, but Phil's off. Phil Muhammad is gone. Mayo's picked that high ball up. Good work from him. But Muhammad's gone. So our reserve outside back is here. Comes Ross Taras. Reserve outside back is on. That is Lafayette Collett. A fullback, but pacey and very good defensively. He's coming on the left wing. So no Ryan Morton. Of course, you remember last episode he got injured as well. So he's out for a few weeks. As Sam Cooper's pulled that ball in very well. And we've gone out to this short side where there's no one there at all. And it's a bit of a silly play. Kikuchi takes its contact. Again, we do it with Martin. I don't know why he's calling those plays out that short side. Ross Taras is going to lose the ball. And that is a poor way to end this highlights. 21-15. We are far from out of the woods here with 38 minutes to go. But those changes coming thick and fast as injuries are taking their full toll. Let's see how this young kid Collett goes. We've seen Watschek, we've seen Morton, now we're seeing Collett. We've got great depth in our outside backs, which is nice because we're actually getting to see them as well. So an area of strength, we're actually getting tested in. So I like it. Bring on Collett. Let's see what he's got. Anything going to come from this for the Invaders? Oh, what a little dummy around the corner there from Gossard. But into touch goes Rossi Taras and 42 in. We will move on, 21-15. Hopefully more highlights coming from the boys in the yellow, red and black. With another try, it will be just what the doctor does order as a chip over to the far side. Isn't touched by Edwards. We'll handle it, don't worry. Set-piece danger yet again. We're on the receiving side this time, and they've got an injury to their pack, but just 10 minutes to come for a drop goal straight away. Bang, bish bash bosh, it's over. And Zaki Jabba has now that over, and it is 21-18 now. This game is a bit too close for my liking, I would like to say, as we've let that... Oh, no. The worst knock-on I've seen. Gossard's hands are really good in handling racing. Another 3 points? No. I don't know what he's... Oh my goodness! Gossard! Wake the hell up! I don't know what he's doing. And now our scrum goes up. Well, bloody fantastic. Another 3... No. What are they doing? What are they doing? It's a penalty this time. I mean, these Raiders should be in the lead. And quite possibly it could be all tied up here. But inside the 22 and they're doing crossfield kicks, it is... Oh, it's over. It looked astray. But it's 21-21. Oh, dearie me. We are not having a good day at the office today, are we, Invaders? No, no, no. I was expecting a big win here. I've been sorely disappointed. And this absolute bullfrog down here is letting us down in the highest possible caliber. That ball goes out in the full. We'll just top off a great 5 minutes from him as we've just had 5 players marked off by a sidestep from Carasquel. And still he holds on to the ball with no friends around him. 21-21, 57 minutes into the game. We're struggling. And ideally if it's like this near the end, I would like to watch that last 10 minutes or so to see how it pans out. So we'll go forward now and we'll see if we have an exciting finish. We've turned that ball over, which is good. And Martin, I see a lot of space over there on that left-hand side. Kick it there. Or we'll run it. We'll run it through Gossard, who should have just gone on a straight-out angle and could have actually carved them up there. 57 What's going to happen next? A knock on. Fantastic. Well, we have just had the scare of our lives. A cross-field kick that went to pretty much where watching a scrum. They knocked it on. Now, thank the world they did that because we were in the trouble. But here goes Mohamed Martin. He's straight through a hole. Has he got support? Ross Taras is there. Gets it to Brock Bondesio. Brocky on the foot race. Away from the outside centre. Turns to the outside. Goes to the corner. Oh, he evades a tackle. Brock Bondesio. He's the hero. And the number 9 jumper. 26-21. Bondesio scores. The Invaders take the lead. Mohamed Martin. Oh, it's floating so close. We needed that kick, and I would have thought the time that we've got a real fly half of the team, we can rely on those goal kicks going over. Nope. We've missed a penalty, and I think just one shot at goal from conversions. Unbelievable, though. I wasn't expecting that try from Mr. Bondesio from that position. Great little dummy decoy play from Clyde Edwards to Mohamed Martin to put that on an opportunity. We are putting them under the pump. We are finishers. We are finishers. You can count your bottom 2 cents on this. 65 minutes about to tick over. As, where are you, Batamoli? There you go. Good boy. Kick it, please. I wouldn't mind a cheeky punt and a mistake. No. I got half of what I wanted. That's, oh, you watched that shadow. That was silly. That bent it like Beckham. It's back. It's 1992 all over again. Here come the Raiders. Oh, nice offload. Going backwards, just flops it out there for everyone to see. Could be a bit obscene for some, but it's a let go. And, oh, yes, they are struggling. They are struggling to get this ball out. Then his hands in the ruck. And what do? Take the 3. This is clever. Puts it out over 7. We've got a fly half on the field. And he does the job. You cannot call him Bowden Barrett. He's done the job here with the ball. That hasn't gone 10 metres. Close it out, boys. Close this one out. 29-21. The lead is 8. Here is Martin away. No, Brock away to Martin. And through goes Gossard. The game may be in the bag, but Gossard's not had his say. And he's bundled into touch. So, interesting enough, 9 or 11 minutes to go, and the Invaders hold an 8-point lead. Can they hang on? We'll see in the final 10, see what they can do. I have full faith we'll shut this down out wide. We've got to shut something down. Here comes the cavalry. And man, we make it such hard work. Okay, team, heading into the last couple of minutes of the game, a minute and a half pretty much exactly to be the fact. They've gone up in the front row, which is nice. I like it. It was a scrum feed. They knocked it on. We knocked it on. Scrum feed. They've blown up like a, I don't know, like a house made by the first or second little pig. As here comes Gossard. Oh, he beats them all. Baltimore Gossard. He puts them on notice. And the ball is spinning around everywhere. It's gone off the legs again. And a chance for a little final play, razzle-dazzle, hasn't quite come off for the Invaders. Looks like this one's all done and dusted, though. A minute to go. The lead is thankfully 8. If it was 5, I'd be a bit concerned. But as it turns out, we look like we might have done enough here to claim this one and take the 4 points to the win. Have we scored 4 tries? Not quite sure, but irrelevantly, we'll have a look at the end. Here's another chance for us. Oh, great pass from Mohamed Martin. I think it's been quite good here today. Popped away to eventually Collins. I saw 22. Lafayette Collins. Haven't said his name much today either. I think that's really the first big chance as well. Mayo. Oh, Mantry Mayo. Busts through 3 tacklers. Goes to the line all alone. Mantry Mayo. That is how you put a stamp on the letter. Mayo scores. And now it doesn't look quite as frightening as it has been for the full 80 minutes. Over goes the conversion. Martin puts that little finishing touch on. And the Invaders go home comfortably in the end. 36, I think it was, right at the end, to, don't even remember, 21. That's right. It was 21 all. And then it was a good 15 unanswered points from the Invaders. 2 tries, 1 converted, 1 not. And, of course, that penalty goal. Close. Too close, I might add. A bit concerning, 21 all. And even when it was, 26? Oh, Martin was brilliant. I love the dummies that we're starting to show. The plays, like the shows, the tells, the goes, all the little things that players are doing now, like the Gossards, The Martins, I'm really impressed. So maybe we'll see the team stay like it is. At least for 3 weeks we are, because I don't think Martin has done anything wrong to play himself out of that number 10 jumper. Let's have a look at some stats here. The score, 36-21, a 15-point win for the Invaders. No bonus point for the Raiders at all. We just did them a bit on possession and territory, 56 and 55% to the home team. Tackles, that's a lot, isn't it? 68-96. A lot of work there by the Raiders on defence. We should have done a lot more. They missed almost double the tackles, 31-16, which is a lot of opportunity we should have taken. We got about 50 on these guys, but I think we played far from our best. 5 tries to 2. I'm happy. That's 5 in the bank for us as well. We made 12 handling errors to just their 8. Attacking rucks were good. We had a good 50% more than them as well. But we lost it in turnovers. Maybe I need to tweak those ruck numbers up just a little bit more to try and make sure we're on the right side of that ledger, because it's good to have the players in the back line, but they're useless if you don't have the ball. Kicking. Now let's see. Penalty shots 1 out of 2. Conversions 4 out of 5. Decent enough 9 from Mohamed Martin. What would have Carter Jones done from those same shots? Who knows? But I think we're better off with that decent kicker. Conceded 7 penalties to their 10. They had 2 drop goals, of course, as well. We stole a line out. And, of course, the scrum battle was pretty much penalty city for both sides. Time in the red zone pretty much equal. But look at this. I didn't see this. Oh, I didn't see it pop up. I didn't see it at the bottom. I was looking for the score. Mohamed Martin, man of the match. I've got to give him a little round of applause because he hasn't been in the team. He's coming straight to 10, injury to Lior, and look what he's performed. 11 points, 2 try assists, and 8 tackles. The little playmaking master has been in fine form here today. Oh, it's great. It's superb. I'm really happy that he's come on so strong in his first match starting at 10. How do we play overall? Van der Merwe and Kikuchi played pretty well, 28 and a 29. Good to see Kikuchi back. I think he definitely firms up that front row for the Invaders. Mark Collis had a bit of an average game of 17. Not his best by any means. The second row solid. As always, these guys are really, really good in the second row. Zengeli and Richards with a 29 and a 26 to hold us up very nicely through the middle. The back row, a bit of an in and out here with Sam Cooper getting a 30. Evans a quiet one by his standards, only a 20. But it was Ross Taras. Man, we are getting some new legends in the squad, aren't we? The players like Taras, the players like Gossard, guys like that are really playing at a whole new level and becoming the mainstays of the scene. Ross Taras at number 8 was a 50-50 if we even added him into the starting 15. But he's performing like he deserves to be there as well. 46.5. Brock Bonesia, 52.9 and a 57 for Mohamed Martin. Take nothing away from that combination. Brock and Mohamed, those two are humming together, and that's a great combination for the Invaders. A half played for Phil Mohamed, who played 39 minutes for his 15. We'll let him slide on that one, a half of injuries. Carter Jones, I guess the 30 is solid, but he's normally Mr. Consistent, and another good effort from him holding up that inside centre position. A little bit less pressure on him today, and as a result, probably played a little bit worse. Mr. Mayo with 46, probably inflated by that last minute play where he scored that try, but overall, a solid game. Made a few errors, forced into a bit too much kicking, I feel, for an outside centre, but overall, I can't complain with a 46. A man who was shocking was Clyde Edwards, and now with an injury to Phil Mohamed, the thought of Clyde Edwards being rotated with similar players, because we've got about 3 wingers who are very similar, maybe even 4. We'll have a look post-match. I was considering the fact that he's not really scoring much or contributing much to the side as a winger, which are finishers, aren't they, really? He might have a bit of rotation, but now Phil Mohamed's gone off injured. We might have to leave him there and see what the other guys can do on the other side, because it's not going to be Collett playing on the wing. We've got wingers, but I feel it is safer to play a fullback as your reserve outside back, because defensively, a winger at fullback that can't defend is a liability. A fullback on the wing, I'm talking about putting Waisaki Naholo for New Zealanders on as a reserve outside back. Great winger, terrible defensive fullback if he had to come on to replace a 15. As applied to a Ben Smith, complete opposite sort of player. Can play both, not as explosive as a winger, but still very, very solid. And I think globally people know those players enough to recognise that sort of analogy we're going for. So, terrible game for Clyde Edwards 11. We'll have a look at the side afterwards. Batamoni Gossard, very good overall, I think. Gossard, quiet game on attack, but great on defence. 6 tackles as well. Very good from him at 34. Not too bad. Decent game for Mr. Gossard. We did get the reserve on the course. Lafayette Collett played 8.9. Not even worth considering talking about, is it, before Mr. Collett? Let's see, though. Table, 5 points in the bank, and a good win. We'll have a look at the squad, of course, and the injury to Phil Muhammad. Not good. Hopefully, maybe he's back. I don't know. We'll have a look. Okay, team, so the bad news is that Phil Muhammad is not back. He's not going to be back for a couple of weeks, and it's a bit sad that our best player is going to be missing for the next 3 weeks, which is 50% of the remaining season, which I'm pretty sure is only another 6 games. So the big boy's gone, which is a bit of a shame. He has been, well, our best outside back, or our best back player. You probably argue the likes of Carter Jones have been up there as well, but you look at these tries. I'm not even looking at the right thing. All seasons, current season. That's not 54, is it? Surely not, T? That is tries. That's tackles. What am I talking about? Tries are down here. Where are tries? TR should be tries. There he is, 12. A little bit more realistic, isn't it, for poor old Phil Muhammad? He's right up there as one of our best. 3 tries, 60 points. He's looking very tidy as well. When you consider comparatively to Clyde Edwards, who scored 2. So, a little bit of a difference there. Batamoni Gossard has scored 8 with 10 tries, assists. Wow. But that's not what we're here to look at. It is Phil Muhammad injured and out. Now, of course, this is the man we had on the bench that, come on, Lafayette Collett. A good little player, quick enough, defensively solid, fitness is up. He's an all-round good little player that can play in those positions. The guy I'm thinking about bringing in is not Kane Murphy. It is between these two, Oliver James and Gerardo Guzman. Now, straight away, I'm going to, because I know these players a little bit in the bench, I'm going to go with Gerardo Guzman because this guy has the speed. He's a winger for a start off, which is good. Speed, elusiveness is great. Tackling is a work on, but he's very good attacking-wise. And I'm replacing a guy, Phil Muhammad, who is our attacking outlet on the wings. We've seen what we offer from Clyde Edwards is not. I mean, Clyde Edwards doesn't do much wrong, but he's not going to score you 5 tries in a game. This kid could do it. 85 rated, 19 only. Good skill training rate as well. His fitness is up. We'll get his speed nicely up too. He's not going to be as fast as Phil, but he could be just as dangerous. Good space attack. Gets those opportunities. He could be a danger. The other guy I was considering was Oliver James. You can see him here. Bit more power to his game than we've seen from Guzman. But space attack and power attack very good. Not as quick a trainer and not as quick overall. Bit better at tackling, but he's not elusive at all whatsoever. So all around, a bit of a more rounded sort of player, but doesn't have that X factor that we'll see from Gerardo Guzman. So we're going to be putting Guzman straight into the side on the left wing. There he goes. Pop him in there. And the other guy, which I haven't shown you, which I was looking at, was Kane Murphy. Nowhere near the kind of standard we're looking at. Pace is well down. I mean, compared to Phil, that's 20 less almost. A lot of work on this game as well. Youngster, probably won't be staying around forever. See what we get in the coming seasons from use, but that's what we're going with. Next game, we've got this fella down here, Cage Carter. Still got 1 game left for his injury, so he'll be back after round 11. So back for round 12. Lior will be back for round 13, I would expect. No, he's still got 2 games out, doesn't he? So he'll be back for round 13. And then, of course, Phil Muhammad will be out till 14. So 14, 15, 16, he'll be back in the side. Aside from that, the team is looking nice and comfortable. So next game, we'll be having a look at Venomova Kikuchi Collis. Zengedi captaining the side with Leon Richards in the second row. Cooper Evans and, of course, Ross Taris at number 8. We're going to stay definitely with Brock and Muhammad Martin in 9 and 10. Those 2 were amazing. 2 best players on the paddock. And it's a great partnership, isn't it? Maybe a partnership for the future. Lior won't have a spot when he returns. Carter Jones and Mayo will be the centre partnership. Not convinced too much about Mr. Mayo and how he's going. We're going to have Edwards on the right wing. We have Guzman on the left and Batamoni Gossard at fullback for the Invaders. Yeah, I'll be thinking a bit about even giving, where's he gone? Oliver James maybe a chance on that right wing. But compared to what we got, I mean, he's a good player. You can't argue Clyde Edwards is a good little player. So we'll just work on him, and he will be good enough very soon. Right, let's have a look at the table before we wrap up today's episode. I always click on the wrong button. Here is the table. The Invaders are sitting second now in division, 10th overall, 6 wins, 4 losses. Did pick up that bonus point, 8 now from our 10 games, which is very good. 32 points, looking to put pressure now into those single digits in the top 10. But a big way up, Bengal Rams, look at these guys, 36. LED AI, LED AI, whatever it is, how you say it. Does watch the videos, have seen comments recently from the Bengal Rams manager. He's the guy we're targeting. We're coming for you on 36, so 4 points ahead of us is a bit of a concern as well for that gap. Where's 9th? There it is. It's the Champagne Commandos around 34 as well. So we've got a bit of a gap to make up, but hopefully we can close the season out very, very strongly. We don't have to play these guys, although we should have beaten them last week. Doesn't matter. But that is us for today. The Invaders done and dusted. A good episode. A bit of a testing episode. A tough injury to Phil Muhammad. We'll see how much we miss him next round. But who do we have next round is probably the question to be asked. We are away to the Cardiff Wizards, who I'm pretty sure we thrashed. Yes, these guys here. So we smoked these guys not long ago. The Cardiff Wizards. I'll try to find it before we close the episode up. But overall, looking very good. Doing the job, getting the win. 5 points is that priority for our side. Where was it? It was Hayes, there it was. 45-24, back in round 3. We're a lot better team than that now, I think you'd all agree with as well. But we are on the road, so that is a bit of a shame. But that is me for today's episode. Thank you all for tuning in, watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's GRM. If you have not got yourself a team, go to globalrugbyManager.com, download the client, make your team, get involved in the game today, and try not to get trailed too much by the mighty Invaders. As always, thanks to you guys sharing for letting me make the videos on the game, and I'll be seeing you for round 11 up against Cardiff Wizards. Hopefully no magic happening on their side of the field next episode. Until then though, take care.